Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We're going to be discussing the Florida Panthers versus Nashville Predators game. I know this is a different type of video that we've done on my channel. Obviously, this is an NHL video. I'm a pretty big Panthers fan, and I was like, why not make a video on it? I've been thinking about it for a while. So this is going to be my first NHL breakdown video, post-game analysis. If you guys like it, please leave your thoughts on that in the comment section down below. Also, if you're new around here, please drop a like and a sub. And with that said, let's dive right into the video, and I hope you enjoy. So the Florida Panthers continue their, point streak. I mean, they are unbeaten in regulation so far this season, and today's game against the Nashville Predators was really a big game for this Florida Panthers team. Obviously, last night, the Panthers ended up losing to the Nashville Predators in overtime 6-5. That was a crazy game. Joel Quenneville going for the challenge with under 2 minutes, about 2 minutes left in regulation. But nonetheless, I mean, this was a huge game, right? It was feisty. We saw Jonathan Huberdeau get into it. We saw Radko Gudas get into it. We saw a lot of feistiness on the Panthers side. I mean, this is every game in this 52-game NHL season is a rivalry game, right? Every single game is. And in this situation, right, obviously these two teams don't really like each other. They played each other only a night ago. And with that said, I mean, this is something that we're going to continue to see as the season progresses. But let's talk about the game now. So it's all up for, I mean, at least for the Panthers here, it's all about the Barkov, Verhaeghe, and what they were able to do with that first line. I mean, they both had 2 points in today's game. Barkov had a goal and an assist. Verhaeghe had a goal and assist. Barkov was assisted by Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe was assisted by Barkov. And I mean, their chemistry is really something that I'm enjoying to watch. I mean, we've seen it in the past with the Florida Panthers with guys like Huberdeau and Barkov. I mean, for the past 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, maybe not 7 years, past few seasons, right, in South Florida, we have seen Aleksander Barkov and Carter Verhaeghe, and Jonathan Huberdeau excel together, and they've really, pushed that tempo and really been what the Florida Panthers are all about. But Verhaeghe now and Barkov are lighting the lamp. I mean, they are doing a fantastic job. Plus, on the blue line, Mackenzie Weegar's done a really good job with Aaron Ekblad. That pairing looks really good. And if you look at the ice time, I mean, this ice time today was pretty well split over the entire defense. So yeah, with that said, also Jonathan Huberdeau, he got into a little bit of a fight early in that second period, but overall, that's what it was for the Panthers. Really big win for them. They haven't lost in regulation so far this season. And then for the for the Nashville Predators, I mean, this is more of what we've seen from the Nashville Predators this season. I mean, they've had offensive zone time. And they've been able to, control pace of play at times, but nonetheless, I mean, they just don't. I mean, they've got goal scorers on the roster, but it's just not enough, right? Obviously, they're gonna be led defensively. I mean, they are a defensive-minded team first, with really strong defenders like Ryan Ellis and Roman Josi. Another guy that's shown up in this series is Ekholm. He's done a really good job. But I mean, the Duchesne show and what we saw from Flip Forsberg last night. Obviously, he had a 5-point game last night. That wasn't there for the Nashville Predators. But for the Nashville Predators, something that was there that we haven't seen of late is the goaltending. Obviously, Saros has been, a little bit of a mess in goal for this Nashville Predators team of late the past few games. He just has not been really there for this Predators team. However, Pekka Rinne showed up. He completely just showed up. I mean, the Panthers absolutely peppered the net tonight. They put up nearly 40 shots on net, I want to say. It was 36 or something. I can look at the stats here quickly. Let me just, scroll here. Yeah, they put up 36 shots on net. And Rinne only allowed 2. And remember, last night, Rinne came in late in that game, right after Saros had given up 5. He shut the door on the Panthers, went 12 for 12 on shots on net, and closed the door on the Panthers. Didn't allow them to get back into that game last night. And in tonight's game, right, he was fantastic. I mean, 36 shots on net, only allowed 2 to slip by him. And Rinne is that guy. I mean, he's been a good goalie in this league for a while now. But Pekka Rinne did a really good job tonight. Just keeping this Nashville Predators team in the game. I mean, this Predators team needs to be stronger in the goal. They need to be stronger up front. They need to be stronger everywhere on this team. But they got the goaltending that they needed tonight. And the Panthers, it's not like they played a fantastic offensive game. I mean, Barkov, Verhaeghe, and that top line is always going to produce. But I mean, that second line with guys like Huberdeau and Hornquist, and tonight it was Luosterainen. That was pretty quiet. There wasn't much there, and nor was the power play. I mean, they had 2 power play chances early in that game, in in the first period. They went 0 for 2. They looked good on both of them, but they didn't get the job done. And remember, I mean, this Panthers team outshot this Nashville Predators team by a lot. I think it was 20-4 in that first period, and that really set the tone of play. I mean, Nashville had that one goal early on, but nonetheless, I mean, the Panthers came to play. They showed what they needed to do. They got tough. They got gritty. They did the job with physically with Jonathan Huberdeau and Verhaeghe. And then the last thing I want to talk about is Chris Driedger. I mean, when we talk about Sergei Bobrovsky and the Panthers goaltending, it really comes down to Bobrovsky and almost his inability in net at times, right? He gave up 6 goals last night. Not all of them were his fault. I mean, a lot of them were, Panthers defensive, just lack of errors. But nonetheless, Chris Driedger, fantastic. 24 of 25, only allowed 1 shot to go by him. And I mean, he has been fantastic over the past 15 months for the Florida Panthers ever since, he started that game just over a year ago. I think it was against the Nashville Predators too. And I mean, he's been fantastic in that. He's so calm, cool, and collected. He finds the puck, uses his body well, keeps his body in front of the puck, really uses his eyes well, and he made some really good saves tonight. Also, Pekka Rinne made some great saves. I mean, the goaltending matchup tonight was on point, but nonetheless, really good win for the Panthers, continuing to build that momentum. They haven't lost a game in regulation. They're on an 8-game point streak. They're 6-0-2, and if they keep this up, I mean, they're going to be a playoff team. This is going to be a team to watch because Barkov, Verhaeghe, that power play is always deadly. It's top 5 in the NHL right now. So the Barkov show and then the Verhaeghe show and what Chris Driedger was able to do in net tonight, that's going to need to continue rolling forward for this Panthers team if they want to have really any success moving forward in the next few weeks as the season continues on. And with that said, that's pretty much going to end the video for today. Did you like my, NHL content video? Or is this something you're really interested in the future? Why or why not? Leave your comments and thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, if you're new around here, please drop a like and a sub on today's video. I'd really appreciate it. With that said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, see ya.